Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today we're gonna be making some journal pages, and I hope that I'm not moving this table too much. We're gonna be making some new journaling pages, and I have some stuff here that I want to use. So let's start with layering your piece. So what I like to do is take a piece of vintage napkin and just add that to my piece. Now we have those big washes that I ordered, so we're gonna be able to use those too. Okay, so this one can go there. I like this one, so I wanna try using this washi, really. I tried it only in a video that I showed you, and it really tears apart terribly. So yeah, let's find a way to use it. You can see that it's torn in half, but never mind. We're gonna try to use it as good as we can. Maybe it's even cool to have those cracks like an old sketchbook and something happened to it. I like to believe in those things when I make my art journal pages, because it looks more real to me and it even makes more sense to me. Okay, so let's prepare this piece of napkin. I just use my regular glue, go over the napkin, not perfectly of course, because nobody cares if it's perfect, and that's what I like about vintage style. It doesn't have to be so neat and perfect and everything. You can just lay things down and enjoy them. Enjoy all those bumps and things that don't fit in. Always, of course, leave some space for journaling. I would like to use some of my new stickers. I'm just not sure which ones. One of those and one of those. I think that would be fine. But let's see what else we can do here that will look good before we put anything else. Okay, we have those small ones like pieces of, I'm not sure what it is, like a commercial from newspapers, I'm not sure. Either way, it doesn't even matter to me, I can say that. Okay. I think that I just put back the wrong one. I wanted birds, etc. Yeah, I'm not gonna use this one. I just remembered those are all circle ones. And I don't see this piece with with circle effects. Okay, so those two will be used also. And let me find my washi tape stamp, which I think it's really nice. Okay, I can hear my dog's stomach. I'm not sure if you can. I wanted this stamp so much because sometimes I don't have my washi with me, and I think that this is a perfect way to imagine that you have one, because you can see it's all black and white and it fits perfectly. So let's put another one here. You see? I think that that will be one of the steps that I will suggest for you to do in order to achieve layered surface. And yeah, look how wooden part gets inked when you put your stamp in Inkpad. I hate that. I mean, it's okay for me to clean my stamps, but I hate the way that all the things that are not actually the stamp stamp up on my piece. I really don't like that, so yeah. What else? Let's see, where are we putting this? I think that this will be a place for journaling. Maybe here, or even here. It's really hard to decide, but let's try it here. Yeah, I think it would look good here. And then I'm gonna do some stamping on top of that. Okay, this one goes perfectly here. I just like when some things click for me and I just know where to put them. I think that's perfect, and you can see that I'm not doing this page, I'm just doing one page for you. Maybe we're gonna be doing this one too, but for now let's just finish one page and go step at a time. Step by step at a time. Okay, I think that I want this stamp right here. Just play with your stamps, don't take them so seriously. It's not that serious and you can really relax and just do your thing. It's not necessary for everything to be perfect and ready in time. Yeah, you can feel glow here also, so I suggest that we cover this part with something. But let's go to journaling before that. Maybe even add a date stamp somewhere here. I will go get that later because it's not here where I'm filming. Okay, journaling can go here, and I will probably adding some flowers, date, maybe more stamps, and yeah, I think this stamp would look good somewhere here. Yeah, it looks very good. And I'm just gonna add it here. Okay, now let's just take date stamp and some flowers. Okay, so today is the 26th of the September. Let me just see how this works. Okay, here we need 2 and here we need 6. Okay, I just love this stamp, really. Look how great this effect actually is. It gives it such a wonderful traveler vintage look. I think it's wonderful, really. And I just clean it up by stamping it. somewhere else also. And what I wanted to do is actually, okay, I just destroyed one of my pages, not sure how. Yeah, I ripped it off. Wonderful. Okay, I hate that this happened, and it happened because I used glue on this one and it got attached to my journal, and everything is destroyed, and I'm so pissed off, but who cares? Either way, let's use maybe this one. Yeah, I think this one would look very nice here. Do you see what I'm talking about when I say add your plants and everything that you can find? Plants give it that three-dimensional look, and I really like how it all looks like. In the end, I like to add some glue at least to the ends. At least, if not even on the leaves, which I'm very afraid to destroy because those are very, very fragile, as you can see yourself. So be careful. Dried plants are nice to work with, but you need to be very careful because they can just tear apart in a second. And use your washi to attach them to the piece. Yeah, I think that looks good. And maybe I want to include this, but no, it's too much. Okay, this is better. I'm gonna attach this in that small hole that's left. You can see that I try to use up all the space in the journal. I don't really like empty spaces, although I see a lot of those in people's journals. I prefer having everything used and ready. Okay, so that page is actually finished, so we can go on to another one. Let's go again with this washi. Now the thing is that I like to match my pages, so I think that those need to be in the same style, although are not actually the same. I think that you need to make them in the same style, and again everything is torn apart. Yay! Okay, so now I managed to do it a little bit better. I'm sorry for all the noise. And now, yeah, we're having a much better effect. It's really interesting when you have that big washi. It's interesting using it. You can trim this off and you don't have to. I will just a little bit, so it doesn't screw up my other pages, but you could just leave it to dry and then use it like that. It gives a nice vintage look to your journal. Okay, now I'm cutting the page, which really doesn't matter, but I hate it. What else we can do here is that we can add some craft paper. Trust me, craft paper is always a good choice. And always tear it, never just use scissors to cut your craft paper. The whole point with craft paper is to look dirty. You can even smash it and I'm not sure how do you say that, but you need to play with it to give it some texture. I think it was like that, I'm not sure, but you see that it already has some wonderful texture, really. And I think that I'm gonna be using one of those top priority one. Add it here. Then just journal on this part. Again, wrong pen. My top priority now is to get better from all the things that put me down and make me feel terrible. I'm not quite person for depression. I rarely find myself depressed, but very often very sad. I think that the difference between depression and sadness is very important. So I'm rarely depressed, but very often sad. And somehow I maybe find sadness to make me feel alive. I'm not sure if anyone experienced that, so if not, it would sound really crazy, but I feel like sadness makes me feel alive sometimes when I'm not. Sometimes when I feel so dumb and I don't know. I can't really find words to explain that feeling, but I think that if someone has been in that situation, it will really, I don't know, you would understand how it affects someone's life and how dumb you feel because you feel alive when you're sad. Really, for me, really sick stuff. So I wouldn't suggest to anyone to keep going with that. It's something that you need to fight and try to find reason for that, if you can say so, as soon as possible, because it's really not good for you. Okay, do you see this texture that I achieved by stamping on top of those? It really doesn't show through on the craft paper, but look at here. So what we got is the texture and the pattern at the same time, so nothing is empty and everything works at the same direction. Again, what we can add is this cute Traveler's washi. Just checking if this is still filming or I lost it. Okay, this looks good for now. Maybe some more journaling here and maybe date again somewhere here and here. Okay, I really like where this spread is going. It's not quite my style. I think that being on camera changes my style for some reason, but either way it looks nice, really, and I enjoy it. I think that's the most important for now. Okay, let's add some animals. I feel like that's what I'm missing here. let's add some maybe bird. Yeah, I think bird would look perfect on this. And really maybe even here or here. I would like to hear what you think right now, but we're not on the live stream, so I can't hear that, but I would really like to, because I think that we can really help a lot to each other by adding some new ideas. For example, yesterday I was designing some labels with my friends, and we found that we're very good at teamwork. Especially for me, that was weird, because I was never a team player and I was never good in those stuff, so I was really surprised by our cooperation and the results. Actually, I think that none of us would be able to do such a great thing on their own. I mean, two of my friends were coming up with ideas, and one friend was doing a lot of technical and composition work, and I was watching the composition and adding details, which was actually very fun. I think that it's fun to try everything that you think that you don't like, because on my university studies I hated teamwork. I always thought it's the worst way to make people learn something. I always hated teamwork, and I still think that it's not good, but with my friends from theater it was totally something else. We really used our knowledge. Everyone wanted to work, which is not the same as on university. Everyone wanted to design, everyone wanted to work, and that's how we achieved such a great results. Because teamwork was not something that someone told you to do, but something you wanted to do, I guess. So yeah, let's just add one more stamp before we get going to journaling, because I want to journal over this stamp, if you know what I mean. It would be really fun to try to clean all of those stamps, because I don't have my wet tissues now. I don't even have the dry ones, because my dog ate all of those. But I think that would be it before journaling. And now we can add more, and I'm gonna... Okay, so this would be the finished page. I just finished all the journaling on it and all the, how would you say that, all the adding text with my hands. So yeah, I'm just now gonna show you close-ups. If you enjoyed this video or would do something differently here, please leave that in comment section and give me a thumbs up. It really helps in search engine. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon, guys. Bye bye.